In today's session, let us understand responsive design or responsive web design. Irrespective of the nature of your site, be it a static site with just some pages, or be it a dynamic one communicating with a server, whether it be a single page application or a progressive web application, you may want the site to be responsive as well. Now, responsive design is a part of web design. Responsive design approaches are used when building a website or an app for it to be responsive. Now, what do you mean by a website being responsive in nature? That means you create web pages in a manner so that it adapts its layout when accessed over different kinds of devices having different form factors or different layouts or sizes, making the pages usable in these devices as well. Okay. Now, one of the most important quality of a responsive design is flexibility. That means your pages elements or the size of your pages elements adapt with respect to the viewport width. Another related quality of a responsive design is adjustability. That is, apart from the page elements size being adaptable to the viewport, the page elements can also adapt in other ways accordingly. Now, to achieve this, we can use media queries and appropriate layout methods so that the contents on the screen of a device change accordingly. So, when we create a responsive design for a website or an application, we need to consider the below points as well. We need to ensure that usability of the site or the application is not affected. Accessibility is in place, especially for people with disabilities, and performance is also not affected. That is, your responsive web app should also work when network connectivity is poor, or in fact, it should support offline features as well. Now, let us see a simple example to understand this responsiveness. Here we see a website that is responsive in nature called as Dribbble.com. Note how the images and other elements adapt with respect to the size to occupy the viewport. So it's flexible. It's also adjustable in the sense, apart from the size being adapted accordingly, you can see there are some elements which occupies a different position as the size is changed. And also you can see the navigation menu or the navigation bar which is this way for this size, and when the size is increased, you see the navigation this way. So that is responsive design. Thank you.